Send it on over to Patrick, who's in the kitchen. How's it going, Pat?
Hey, look, you're on TV.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, Ma.
Hey, Ma. Joe Zito, John Granata here this morning. Good morning, fellas. How are you?
Pat.
Look at that piece of bread you got over there. It looks like a possum or a...
Just a little crust of bread. That's why I look the way I look.
Yeah?
One of these every day.
Wow. Breakfast of Champions. All right, so we have the Old World Minestrone Soup this morning that you're cooking up here, Chef.
What we did was we simmered some chicken stock with I like to use ham hock, a smoked ham hock. Give it a little bit of a smoky flavor. So we simmer that for about an hour like that. You could use prosciutto fat. You could use a ham bone if you had something like that. Or you don't have to use anything. I mean, you really don't. You don't really have to use it.
Well, you can use the Patrick Little method, which has 2 ingredients, this and one of these. But we prefer to use this.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
What else?
Anyway.
You're going to get to talk in the next segment. Quiet down over there.
We got some onions and celery. We're going to saute with some cabbage. Cabbage is a key ingredient with a minestrone. We have carrots, we have green beans, peas, and we have the beans, of course. We have chickpeas, red kidney beans, and small white beans.
Yeah, you'll need that.
Why do I need a can opener?
Because that's how you make minestrone, but we're going to make minestrone.
We're going to put some San Marzano tomatoes in it.
He's all over me.
We're going to finish it with some escarole and some pecorino romano, and it's going to be a beautiful soup for the nice cold
comfort food. You guys know what I make for dinner.
This is my audition for the next co-host. Yeah. I want to make friends with you.
You guys know what I make. I make reservations.
Yes.
You can find the recipe online right now at foxprovidence.com. More from the kitchen in a bit. But for now, back over to you.
Send it on over to Pat, who's making a minestrone soup.
He just did a good point. Did that say meditation or medication? To make you happy. I'm happy right now because I'm with you two in the kitchen. Blah, blah, blah. What do you got here? The minestrone.
Right. Minestrone. We're going to do. We're going to saute some cabbage first. Very crucial.
Never heard of that.
Minestrone.
Sauteing cabbage.
Very crucial for minestrone. That's one of the main parts of minestrone. And with the cabbage, we're going to put some sliced celery and some diced onions. We don't want them too small because they're all going to wilt down together. So we're going to wait for that to cook. And basically what happens is we just take the chicken broth that's been rolling and simmering with some ham hock in it to give it a little smoky aftertaste.
Yeah.
And we're going to drain that into this once this is wilted.
Okay.
And then we're just going to throw everything else in the pot, which is basically chickpeas, kidney beans, cannellini beans, some escarole, some green beans fresh, some sliced carrots, some peas. And we're going to finish it with the pasta and some Romano cheese and San Marzano tomatoes.
Wow. And I'm sure when we come back in the final segment, your sidekick over here will have some wonderful adult beverage to tell us about to pair with this fine dish.
Story of my life.
Medication.
Medication. Different kind of medication in a bottle. All right, you can find the recipe online at foxprovidence.com. Much more with Joe and John here in the kitchen in a little bit. But for now, back to you.
And this morning in the kitchen, we are cooking with TV maitre d' Joe Zito to my left. Chef John to my right. I'm stuck in the middle. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Anyway, today we're making our Old World Minestrone. I can't even say it. I'm so excited to make it.
No soup for you. 1 year.
1 year. It's already, I thought it was done earlier because it's already so colorful. You've got the cabbage in there. What else do we already have in there?
Basically what we did, we wilted down the cabbage, celery, onions. We cooked some carrots, the San Marzano tomatoes, and we took chicken broth and we simmered it for about an hour with a ham hock in it to give it a little smoky aftertaste, and she goes crazy.
I have to laugh at the ham hocks because my kids are little, and the little area on their thigh that's got that meat, I call it their ham hock, and I'm always going, I love your little ham hocks.
Granny,
they're probably
can we have some possum stew?
And they're all crying right now watching TV.
Right, because like he's putting a ham hock into the pot. All right, so moving on to our next ingredient.
Moving on, now it's time to put the beans in. We got some chickpeas.
Yep.
We have some kidney beans.
You know, it's funny. I am what we call a lazy cook. I don't like to make things with a million ingredients.
Yeah, but
look at
you got to do it, right?
It's not hard though.
No.
Beautiful.
Okay, what did we just put in?
We put some cannellini beans.
Okay, yeah.
We put some peas. And this is pre-cooked. What I did was I sauteed some escarole with some garlic and oil and a little bit of hot pepper.
Now, Joe, do you like the soup?
Oh, absolutely, because this is a meal. This is what my mom and my grandma made, and I know I'm an old man, but I mean, the house would always permeate with this gorgeous aroma of this, and this is, you know, as Michelle's going to tell us in a couple of minutes, tomorrow is the absolute perfect day for something like this.
You are so right.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Now, what you want to do is you want to simmer this for about another 25 minutes. It's already got about 25 to 30 minutes into it.
Yeah.
And then you want it to sit probably for another half hour, 20 minutes.
Put some cheese on there.
A
Formaggio.
little cheese inside.
And beautiful crusty bread, and
even
meal
better,
there.
even better tomorrow.
Now, okay, so the ham bone, how long did you actually boil that thing for?
45 minutes. I
right.
took a gallon of chicken stock and I simmered the ham bone into it.
Okay, so how long from start to finish is this whole ordeal? Because I need to plan if I'm going to make this tomorrow.
I would say 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh, you can do it.
I'm
do
like
chicken stock the night before.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? You do
Yeah.
that the night before. You just pull it out of the refrigerator. And then all you do is just saute the ingredients in the beginning, put the chicken stock in there, bring it to a boil, and then throw everything else in the pot.
And I assume you want me to make my bread from scratch there too, Joe, right?
No,
Add
you can
another
buy
couple hours to the-
gorgeous loaf of Italian bread. We have
Okay.
so many wonderful bakeries in our state, and boy, with this and
Yeah.
that, you're in heaven, and you need a little vino with it too.
You know, you were actually saying that the secret to happiness isn't meditation; it's soup, and this
It's
is
soup.
one of those sort of mood lifters, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
He's one of the true soup artisans, as they say.
I actually thought it said medication, but I guess it said meditation.
All right, so along with the soup making you happy, we got some wine too to,
You got all these
lighten the
flavors
mood.
going on. You've
Yep.
got a hearty autumn soup, and it's good year round. But I mean, so you want a full-bodied wine that'll go with it. J. Law is one of my favorite California wineries. This is their Syrah. This is a Central California coast. This is an elegant wine for the money. You're talking about $11 a bottle.
Oh, that's great.
And it is phenomenal. But what I like about J. Law, and here's a tip for everyone at home, all of our Roadshow viewers, is J. Law is one of those wineries. You know how you have a 1.5, which is the large bottle of wine we all buy? J. Law makes the creme de la creme Chardonnay and Cabernet in those bottles for $20. Like they'll be $6 or $7 more, but a marked difference in taste and really incredible. So when you see J. Law, you're getting a wonderful product.
I love
and
it.
I happen to think that it's just a wonderful wine.
And
Pass
yes.
me a bowl, Joe?
Oh yeah, let's taste this.
And we got to get some bread for you
Magnificence.
too.
Okay. Now, when you afterwards, because we didn't really cook it the full time, it'll
we want it to
kind
go
of
a
like
little,
come down a little, right?
It'll get a little thicker.
Still looks a
and-
little crunchy, but that's okay.
Hey, and I want to remind everybody about Quick Bites this Sunday on the news
Yes.
with you and my friend
Yes,
Pete
me and
Mangione.
Pete, yep.
We're at Trini's Tacos in North Kingstown, which is really south of the border for me. And they have authentic Tex-Mex food, and it's going to be phenomenal. So they know where to find you Sunday morning, and that's where I'll be. And my show, of course, has got 5 billion restaurants every Sunday for 1 million years now when people watch
I'm having a vision of tomorrow afternoon, after I've slaved in the kitchen. It'll take me longer than 2 hours, with my gray sweater and my blankie and my bread and my soup.
Hey, have a swig of this, too.
It won't be peaceful and calm with 3 kids running around, but, you know, we can pretend for a minute. This is fabulous. Fabulous. Really, really good.
Sits for another half hour. It's actually perfect.
Some bread, it's good. You
Yes,
get
I'll
a
try the bread.
Dunk.
Okay, thank you. All
All right.
right, well, listen, we're going to wrap things up in the kitchen. And we have enough for really the whole entire station to eat.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's
this
our-
morning.
that's our
so we,
trademark.
So we thank you for that, Chef John.
Thank you.
Joe Zito, as always. And, you know, Joe just said a minute ago, Michelle was going to tell us it's going to be the